At the start of every new season, the sun is shining on our hopes and dreams. The past's behind us, we're focused now on what might be and what's going to be. The first game of a new campaign, the first day of the rest of our footballing lives. Well, hopefully that is going to be the case for FIFA 21. Thank you everyone for joining me for my FIFA 21 career mode with Manchester United. We are back at the helm, back in the hot seat here at Old Trafford for yet another instalment of FIFA. Now, FIFA last year didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped it have done, or I was hoping it was going to be. But FIFA 21 this year certainly seems a lot more promising career mode with some of the new features that they've added, and we're going to be going through that in this first episode. But first, let's have a look at our team then. We're just going to quickly skip through. We're all very aware of who's who in this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer side. So David De Gea, Dean Henderson going to be our two main keepers this season, or well, for this career mode as things go on. Lee Grant, we're probably going to be offloading him maybe in this transfer window or at the end. Sergio Romero, great backup goalkeeper, maybe for a few group games in the Champions League. We'll just have to see how things go. Maybe we offload Romero as well at some point. Brandon Williams, we know he's a right back naturally, but at the moment he's filling in, helping out Luke Shaw at left back. So whether we eventually move Brandon Williams, because that's another new feature to career mode this year, is to retrain a position. So maybe we'll put Brando into right back and maybe bring in someone like Alex Telles at left back to help out Luke Shaw. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll put Shaw and Smalling on the transfer window. I'm not sure about Rojo at the moment. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Harry Maguire, he will continue to be our captain and he will start alongside Lindelof or Bailly. We do need another centre-half, maybe another two centre-halves. And I do have a few options in mind. Again, guys, leave your suggestions in the comments below. They're always appreciated. Do have the likes of Tahith Chong out on loan at Wolfsburg. It's really cool to see Traore in here. What a young prospect this lad is. And when he comes back from loan, you can certainly expect to see him in central midfield alongside Paul Pogba in this career mode save. This year as well, you know, looking back on FIFA 20, only managed to do the one season. It was a bit of a failure in my opinion. And I do put a lot of that down to the fact that I made the wrong signings and I just want to make things a little bit more realistic this time around. So hopefully that's not going to be the case this year. Those first signings that I made, I feel as though that played a big part in putting me off FIFA 20 as well. It just didn't seem right, it didn't sit right. So again, we're going to make sure that isn't the case this time around. We're going to be a bit more methodical with signings and having a look at players, and I have certainly set the transfer to strict, so it's going to be a lot more difficult to actually bring in players than setting it to loose. And Anthony Martial, where is Marcus Rashford here? We've got Greenwood, Igalo, Martial. Is Rashford as a left mid? Yeah, there he is. I was worrying for a second that he wasn't even in the game. That would have been a bit weird. So we've got a few emails to get through. We will be taking part in the pre-season, which is tradition now whenever we start a FIFA career mode. We play the couple of games and you can see the start of that a bit later on in this episode. Now, something else that's new to career mode this year is the Youth Academy. We actually have a Youth Academy already set up and we'll have a look at some of the players. So we've got Hermans, goalkeeper at the age of 16. His potential's between 56 to 76, so not too bad there. To start things off, another goalkeeper in Ben Zerkri, I think that's how you pronounce his name. A 17-year-old goalkeeper from Morocco. His potential's between 70 and 94, and we can just promote him to the senior team if we feel as though he's good enough. And then there's Mercado from Peru, the age of 16. Thought that was David Beckham then walking onto the screen. And Bustos from Argentina, and Ibrahim, the Algerian, the age of 15. Look at that potential already, 74 to 94, and he's only 15. So something else that's new, and something that really piqued my interest when it was first announced, was the calendar. And that's because training plays a huge part this year in the way players go about day-to-day lives. So we're going to be in complete control of training. So we're going to be telling them when rest day is, recovery day, and also the weekly plan, the week ahead. So as you can see, we can switch it from intermittent training to intermittent rest. These players won't know what's hit them once we get into the full swing of things when it comes to training. We're going to be working them 24/7. I'm going to be constantly on their backs. If we lose a game on the weekends, we're going to be training the next day, first thing, 6 o'clock in the morning. We'll get them in Carrington, just like Sir Alex used to do back in the day. But you can see, so we'll have training after the game, then rest. But in this case, for that pre-season friendly against Sevilla, we'll have a rest before the game. That's normally what happens in real life. They rest before the game and then train after. I've just noticed our fixtures on real life fixtures, which is a bit disappointing. So we will start the season against Fulham, and what a tough start. Arsenal, Liverpool and Burnley all in within the first month of the new season. So let's have a look at our training day, where fitness, sharpness, morale, it's all going to play such a huge part, and I really hope it does. I hope it's not going to be one of these features that is fantastic on paper but actually being put into play doesn't just fizzle out after playing a season or two on FIFA 21. Because before, with training, you'd select, 5 players, you choose which drill you want to put them through, simulate, done, move on. Sometimes you didn't even have to bother with that. So I'm hoping this, at the moment, just looking at the screen, it's a lot more in depth, of course. I just hope it plays such a huge part for our career as we progress throughout the season. Especially the sharpness. The sharpness of players, I want to see that effect. If we've got a player that's down to 30 sharpness and 100 fitness, I want to see that on the pitch. I want to see them almost lagging, if you will, or just finding it difficult to perform. So we'll definitely be putting that to the test. So we're going to go ahead and so we are going to simulate this first training session. We're still in pre-season, but you can play, you can simulate, or you can change the drill from stop the wall, interceptor. We haven't unlocked defending scenarios just yet, so we'll just stick with what we've got for now, defending scenarios, and see what happens. So we get a D for all of them. As you can see, fitness has gone down, but sharpness has gone up. So Phil Jones, he's glad that we've decided to put him up for sale. If only that was the case in real life. He will be making a move then. Hopefully a team comes in for him. We've got a greeting here from Harry Maguire, the club captain. Thanks, really happy to be here. Very excited about what I think we can achieve. And Chris Smalling as well. Happy that he's been put up for sale. They just don't have a chance in the first team now. With the prospect of bringing in another centre-half, they've just got no room. Even for a Carabao Cup game, I just can't see it. So let's have a look at our team. So I think we're going to stick with the 4-2-3-1 for now. Going to put Fernandes and Pogba alongside one another in central midfield. Drop Matic to the bench. We'll definitely put Williams in for this first game against Porto in pre-season. We do have Laird, we have Mengi. You can expect to see a lot of Mengi as we play through this career mode. And what we're going to do, we're going to put Van der Beek in that number 10, Martial up top. And that will be, for the time being anyway, our main lineup. Maybe Luke Shaw can come in every now and then. It all depends on how Brando performs. So we've got another training day here then, just before our match against FC Porto. You can see pass to the target, interceptor, collect the trophies. I wish there was more options for players. I wish we could, go through the whole team with training and not just a select few for each training option. So we've already had an offer for Chris Smalling, and this time it comes from Benfica. I was expecting maybe Roma, who we spent time on loan with last season. And we've had an offer for Dallo as well. Well, we're going to go ahead and accept this offer from Benfica then. We're going to offload Smalling. He will join for 13 mil. And we're going to reject that from Wolves for Dalot. Although I think I'm open to selling Dalot. You know, if we do bring in a new left back then and push Brandon Williams over to the right, there's just going to be no room for Dalot in the lineup. So, Payton out to impress in this pre-season friendly. And here is the other weekly schedule now. This is where it gets even more interesting because you get to customise training day by day. So, we begin this FIFA 21 career mode with Manchester United. Our first game, Manchester United against FC Porto here in pre-season. It's one I'm looking forward to. It's nice to see the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Brandon Williams having face scans finally. Oh man, it's been so long since I've played on FIFA. So you can certainly expect some poor decisions, bad defending, just like that with Eric Bailly. And just like that, it's 1-0 to Porto. 20 minutes gone. FC Porto take the lead in pre-season in this group stage. It's not the start we wanted. It's poor defending from myself. And that's what I mean. That's going to go out for a corner then. Still 1-0 here. 76 minutes on the clock. They're going to make a change. Let's see what comes of this. See if we can hit them on the break. It's a deep corner. Oh, it's hit on the volley as well. It's a really good effort. David De Gea looking lively. That was in. What a hit on the volley. Brandon Williams rooted to the spot. It's another corner then for Porto as they continue to pile the pressure. Looking to double their lead. Well won there from Rashford. Oh, it's a poor first touch. Trying to get past his man. Muega. Oh, it's not looking good. It's poor defending. Eric Bailly isolated again. And it's 2-0 and that's the game, I think. Porto going to run away with the 3 points here. Oh my word. That's not the start we'd hoped for in this career mode with Manchester United. Matic, who's come on here for Paul Pogba. Dan James, we're going to abuse that pace. Dan James down the right. He's round his man. It's in. It's Donny van der Beek. It's 2-1. 81 minutes gone. It's our first goal of FIFA 21. And it's come from our new man, Donny van der Beek. Look at the pace from Dan James. So electric. And it's a good diving header from Donny van der Beek. Keeper all over the place. Poor positioning. Here is Rashi. Donny van der Beek now, already on the score sheet. Anthony Martial round his man. Anthony Martial can level things. He does. Oh my words. Where has this come from? In a pre-season game as well, it feels like a Champions League final. A late equaliser from Anthony Martial has rescued a point from this pre-season friendly. Football, eh? Whew. What a game, what an end. 3 goals in the space of what? 10-15 minutes. Incredible. And hopefully that's just a sign of things to come with this career mode with Manchester United here on FIFA 21. That's going to be it for this first episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you all very soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.